Let's hear it for the band, the Elements. As y'all all know, this is National Poetry Month. So we don't just have an open mic here, we have a show today with featured poets. First up to the mic, we have a treat for you. All the way from planet Earth, we have Climbing Poetry. Climbing Poetry. Let's hear it for Climbing Poetry. Put your hand. Hey, I see a bunch of people ain't clapping unless your fingers is broke. You understand? We can do some snapping too. Get some vocalists inside here. Climbing Poetry. Introduce yourself.
Give thanks. Peace, family. How's everyone feeling?
Okay.
My name is Naima. What's up? My name is Alexa. Our powers combined. We are Climbing Poetry performance activists based in Brooklyn, New York. Really excited to be here in Miami. Much love. So, first piece has a very special dedication. We want to send it out to all the human beings in the house tonight. A little bit about the human condition. We hope you can relate. I wonder if the sun debates dawn some mornings, not wanting to rise out of bed from under that down feather horizon. If the sky grows tired of being everywhere at once, adapting to the mood swings of the weather. If clouds drift off, trying to hold themselves together, make deals with gravity to loiter a little longer. I wonder if rain is scared of falling, if she has trouble letting go, if snowflakes get sick of being perfect all the time. Each one trying to be, you know, one of a kind. I wonder if stars wish upon themselves before they die, if they need to teach their young how to shine. I wonder if shadows long to just for once feel the sun, if they get lost in the shuffle not knowing where they're from. I wonder if sunrise and sunset respect each other even though they've never met, if storms have regrets, if volcanoes get stressed, if compost believes in life after death.
Yes.
I wonder if breath ever thinks of suicide, if the wind just wants to sit still sometimes and watch the world pass him by, if smoke was born knowing how to rise, if rainbows get shy backstage, not sure if their colors match right. I wonder if lightning needs an alarm clock to know when to crack, if rivers ever stop and think of turning back, if streams meet the wrong sea and their whole lives run off track.
It's territorial, but I'm not fighting for soil, I'm fighting to keep my soul. These demons are digging through me like they're drilling for oil, and I lost all hope. My deferred dreams have my sanity hanging on the thinnest rope, and I'm frustrated. I'm so frustrated that I cut myself with my shattered thoughts, and I watch. I watch as my optimistic goals for tomorrow drip down the drain. My black and blue bruised veins can't take it anymore. See, my thought process has gone sore. Now I'm questioning and second guessing everything I've ever known. See, I finally had a date with opportunity, but he didn't want to fuck, so I never got to experience that feeling of success when he came. Going insane while life plays these never-ending games with me like my name was Tantalus. I start to bench press my misfortunes because, see, whatever didn't kill me was supposed to make me stronger. But searching for my salvation is like digging through a stack of needles trying to find one piece of hay. I swear the devil makes an attempt to pull my hand every time I try to walk away, but I'm not going down like that. So I turned around and give him a piece of my mind. In order to find peace of mind, I took one look and stood shook. Me and devil had the same color eyes, the richest shade of emerald green I'd ever seen, and it glowed with envy. And the lion growling in his stomach coincided with mine because our greed fed our gluttony, and we both kept our heads held high with pride, and the soles of our feet were both sloth because we were both sloth walking backwards through life's path.
Have no excuses not to feel this love raining from the high, from the galactic roots, heavenly fruits growing inside. In the DNA and chromosomes divinely engineered by the cosmic chemist of the inner outer sphere. If you can't hear, cover your ears and feel the vibration of thunder. My purpose upon this plane is to take the people higher, forever to the limitless light. I throw my light in the air and ignite the lightning strike. I'm here to help lift up the spirit, not debate on the mind state. Woo! Political games that stagnate. I live in the now, I can't wait. My ship set sail when the soulflower seed was sown. My tribe is with the oneness of the high, let it be known. I fight for the light and press through up the staff and sword. Roll with the army of the 144. Heed the roar, you've been warned. Not fighting wars of man, money, and greed. The only reward on earth seen, no need for jealousy. Thinking that money leads to master of man and mastery. Thinking that money leads to power of man and mastery. Ironically, he is enslaved and only love can set him free. In times of tribulation, focused on pain and separation. Turn your struggle into power and use it for motivation. The building of the nation, not time but life you're wasting. Non-believers and deceivers, trust this is the truth you're facing. The scripture of the soul will keep the world from going under. Now light it up with lightning and then sound it off with thunder. In this serious time, not striving to save the world with rhyme, but consider I, a farmer planted seeds of cosmic trees. While you wake up, go to sleep. Wake up, go to sleep. And in between the lines, the 9 to 5, set the track to repeat. Time for an uprising, look to the horizon for the colors of life. Not black and white, we rep the colors of light. Spiritual warriors, your mothership is here, so get aboard. Rising collective consciousness through the lightning thunderstorm.
That one is a killer. We see the killer in his eyes from the early age of 5 when hidden deep are his cries. See, no parents he as alive, through them a slave the 9 to 5. Double time. She can't even see her daughter smile. I want to be free. So I let the adrenaline run with my heart and I still push my imagination to grab hold of a moment's beauty. See, we need to see it. Got to believe it, breathe it, feel it, heal it. So I've painted love on my life. I've got faith to persist. Hope stitched into my shoulder, progression I got to insist. And it will be every day that I wake with a touch of freedom breaking through my lips. You got to see, it's the definition of my love.
Who just ate grade A USDA certified steak, and who just ate ground up pig toenails and cow guts on a bun with mustard relish and ketchup? What are we putting into our bodies? Do you even read the labels? Do you think I'm telling fables? Whose hand really rocks the cradle? Tell me, why we need Similac when women naturally lactate and are then condemned for pulling out a breast versus a bottle? They figured out the perfect formula to coddle these corporate agendas while privatized pharmaceutical enterprises push the predisposed power of a pill. Bristol Myers Squibb got dibs on addiction. Lipitor, Celebrex, Prozac, Prilosec, Vicodin, or Zoloft. Which one are you on? And is the laundry list of side effects worth the quick fix? No wonder you stay sick and can't quite get back to 100%. But as long as it doesn't cock block their shares in Pfizer stock, the politicians love it. Ask Doc for a free sample. There's ample propaganda for everyone. Come join in the fun of being disillusioned daily. But they warn us. Do not operate heavy machinery while taking this medication. Yet Xanax zombies zip through rush hour traffic. It's cool to be high when it's legal drug traffickers collecting our cash, selling a high that don't last. It's the preemption of prescription that keeps us coming back. And pretty soon we won't be able to differentiate between the effects of smoking crack and eating cake. Because you know they did a study on people in a vegetative state, gave them sugar water intravenously, and it still rotted their teeth. What's beef? It's the American government
government selling its people rotten meat. And you wonder how it be 3 weeks old and still redder than a motherfucker. Just check the back of the package. Treated with carbon monoxide for color. And altered with hormones. We are drones drugged in harmony. And instead of finding the answers of these corporate thugs alarming, we label minds like mine to be stuck on conspiracy theory. Radical health nuts, clearly just some tofu eating crazies. Instead of admitting that as a whole, America is gluttonous and lazy. And as long as bullshit is smothered in gravy, we will lick the plate clean.
But there's never any wrath towards our those who tamper with our lustful goals. And I stand here and I'm shook once again, cause you look like me, so we look like him. We're starting to look like Satan. See, these 7 sins that we possess are the reasons why we're making no progress. This road to redemption is like walking through the desert with no water. When I say no to temptation, it gets hotter. When I'm in church, I dance like David, but as soon as the sun goes down, I lie, steal, cheat, and kill like David. So my mind is fixated on how God will take it, but I heard he's a merciful God whose love endures. So see, I could be made pure again. Now I'm out in the battlefield with one shield, and that's my faith. These demons can no longer shake me, while God parts my haters like the Red Sea. I keep it moving, cause see, I've been redeemed by the blood of the Lamb, so the devil couldn't dare ever lay a hand on me again.
Of power and profit, FEMA got folded up in Homeland Security's back pocket. Who tucked it away to combat unusual suspects, UFOs and Humvees. Yeah, homes across this land find no security in the backswings of could-be's and false prophecies. Overdrawn budgets to kill the enemy before he sneaks into this country, when the enemy already lives amongst us. And no, he doesn't rock a turban, and his flesh ain't brown or black. He looks like levee breaks, budget cuts, our neighborhoods under attack. Cutbacks on schools for building prisons, with 530 billion spilled on that worthless war off in Iraq. Hold up, 530 bill? How much is that? Well, if you were to stack those singles in a single stack, it would wrap the moon 5 times at its equator. Or if you can't picture that, think the distance between Baghdad and DC 5 times and halfway back. While at home, there's holes in all our pockets and we're falling through the cracks. We can't afford our shelter. We're hooked on oil and can't pay for the gas. So we sell our bodies to our bosses and our wealth to make more trash.
And if we stay on that frequency, then we'll win. But I say one of us is worth 1,000,000 of them. And I know this for a fact. So know that you count. Keep working on yourself. Keep raising your frequency, because your frequency can really shift everything that you touch, everything that you see, you know, everything that you taste, everything that you do, every choice you make. It's your frequency that will create your life, and they can't touch you. So yeah, this is for what's going on. Y'all could come in if you want. Let me see. People are crying, war no more. People are dying, war no more. You're fueling the flame, got no one else to blame. Rather make war than love. What are you thinking of? In a world created in love, yet filled with disdain. Behold a pale white horse and a man that's going against the grain. Man with a gun in hand and leaving behind a stain. This war is more than what you see on CNN, simple and plain. Saying you're for the people, prove it in your policies. Cost of one of your tanks can change a whole community. Training a bomb, build a school, case of AKs a home. You could feed a village for the cost of bullets, but you know, it's like the Muppet Show, playing the role like animal. Banging on the drums and screaming till his master lets him go. You can't forget your role. You're just another soul. Another suit following suit and falling in the hole. You're supposed to rep the whole, not just the 2% who represent the dollar bill and not the heaven sent. You can't forget your soul. Not too late to be saved. The people cry for peace, cause war is not a game.
Freedom, we say. Freedom for all we. Hey. Black beauty, don't you know you are the sun in the sky, now make them lie and say you are the dark in the night, a devil eye. You are a love intrusion, dancing wisdom in this year revolution. And you can breathe miracles transcribe poetry and build some pyramids. Just build your confidence. Victory is won from you know, say you love yourself. Then we have to spread the wealth.
They say death is contagious, said goodbye in their good fights, for they live tougher than God made us. Filled their mouths with hematite, placed hands over ears to block the sound of settling for. Less waiting to be blessed with more on the way to meet Jehovah. Had a feeling he'd fuck us over. So purposefully we journey toward the wayward way of words. At first, just wanting to be heard, but tongues get tattered over time. Bags sag under eyes and sorrow soaks between thighs. And so many enemies it would please if we believed that it had to be this way.